man exposes himself and asks a woman if she's interested? That's fucking crazy, bro. Wait,
he had rolled down his window and he goes, "Excuse me, miss, can I interest you in this?" I don't know why I looked, but he had it out and it was in like...
A routine stop at a car wash and gas station leaves a woman shaken after a stranger's question leads to an unsettling encounter.
It wasn't just that.
It's one of those things where, like, how do you know what's there until you do look? Right? How do you know what's there until you do look? You got to look to know what you're looking at, because it could just be like a weird colored pair of pants. So you got to look. You've got to look.
He like flashed me his. It was in like a clear plastic tube.
What?
Recently,
What?
It has been happening more. There has been something coming up in me.
That's the pump. Yeah.
The problem. Okay.
Don't reach in there with your bare hands.
The following is based on official police records released to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. In August 2025,
Wait, he was penis pumping at a gas station.
A woman calls 911 to report an incident that occurred just minutes prior at the Cobblestone Auto Spa in Tempe. Officers soon head over to her apartment to take her statement.
All right, so can you tell me what happened?
So I had just went through the car wash and I was at the vacuum stall. I was just wiping my car down with a towel and he had already been parked for just a second. He was wiping his car down, I think, a minute ago. But then he had got back in his car and I remember thinking for a second like that was really fast because he had just barely parked and I wasn't finished. And so he was sitting in his car. As I was on my passenger side, he had rolled down his window and he goes, "Excuse me, miss, can I interest you in this?" And I don't know why I looked.
Did she lean over to look at what the fuck? She must have really investigated it. I guess she'd be like, what? Can I interest you in this? She's like, well, what is it? Is he got like maybe he's got a pocket watch or something. Maybe he's got like maybe he's got like a magic 8-ball. You know, what's he got? Candy? Yeah.
But then he had it out and it was in like a tube. Like he had like a pump or something.
Okay.
And I just gasped and then I like got back in my car and I don't know why I didn't like yell for somebody else around or like say something. But
it'd be a weird situation, wouldn't it? That would be a weird situation. Dude, I'll be honest. If someone did that to me as a dude, obviously as a dude, it's different because I'm a dude. I wouldn't call 911. I'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? What the hell are you doing? The fuck are you about? What the fuck? Oh, you know." And then I might be like, "That guy's got his dick out," you know, to like whoever's around there. I might just kind of yell that out, but I wouldn't be calling the police. But then I guess he wouldn't show it to me. I don't know what it's like to be a chick. It must be so weird, especially being a hot chick. That must be so fucking aged, bro. Like all these horny dudes trying to fuck you constantly. Everyone's just like got that like their dick brains on. You know, it's when it's like, dude, it must be so AIDS.
I was just in shock and I left and then I called.
Right? Like,
911.
Okay. I'm sorry to make you or have you think about it, but can you describe what it looked like?
I don't know how long I guess he had it in there, but it was like definitely.
In an interview with a detective a few weeks later, the victim would share a more detailed account of what she claims to have witnessed on the day of her report.
It wasn't just that he like flashed me his. It was also like it was in like a clear plastic tube.
Is that better? Is that better that it's like in a tube? Because it's kind of like half covered up or something, right? There's actually a layer between it. It's not out. It's not in the fresh air.
I'm assuming.
Or is it worse? I don't know. It's contained.
Is like was it pumped because it had then a tube coming from the end of it and then like a pump ball thing that he had in his hand, like when they do your blood pressure.
Okay.
So it was in that. It wasn't just that, but he had that, I guess, like in his car ready to go.
Okay. And was he doing...
Who's doing like penis pumps in the current year? And if you had a penis pump, wouldn't that be something you do at home? It doesn't work at all for growing your dick. I cannot understand what ED must be like. I have the opposite of ED. I don't know what that would be like to have ED. Like, legitimately, it's like, it sounds kind of cool. Like, you just like your dick doesn't go hard all the time. Like, I every night I'm trying to take a piss. I wake up rock hard, and it's like, dude, I'm just trying to piss, and it's like, I'm just permanent. Like, dude, it's weight. I have the opposite of ED.
Anything else with his
Opposite of ED.
manipulating them or anything like that?
No, I think he might have like shaken it a little bit, like from the base. Like when I looked in, like he moved it a little, but
Okay.
it didn't seem like he was like, I don't know, like off or anything.
Okay. And you said that the ball that led to the pump was in
his right hand.
His right hand. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what his left hand was doing?
His left hand was at the base of his.
Okay.
So he's like holding it.
Okay,
there.
that makes sense.
Police soon obtain security footage from the Cobblestone car wash. In it, the suspect is seen pulling into the empty vacuum bay to
You
the...
gotta understand, he's asking this to basically, if he can incorporate what she's saying, then it confirms that the veracity of her story, right? So it's not like he's just some weird freak cop asking all these weird questions. He's got to find it, because they can check the pump. Does it have a pump? Could it possibly be in his right hand? Does this make sense?
Victim's right, while she's wiping her car down. He exits and re-enters his
Cop's not a
vehicle
freak.
multiple times before finally sitting in the driver's seat. The victim appears to move toward the suspect's window before backing away abruptly. She then seemingly leaves in a hurry, stopping for a few seconds to take a
Oh, so wait,
driver's seat.
this is her car. This is his car. So he's pumping in here. Oh, it's NA's. That's the driver's seat. I was confused. I was like, what? So he's sitting in the passenger seat? So he's in the driver's seat. It's NA.
The victim appears to move toward the suspect's window before backing away abruptly. She then seemingly leaves in a hurry, stopping for a few seconds to take a picture of the suspect's license plate.
Ooh.
The suspect then exits his vehicle and appears to readjust his shorts before driving away. The victim describes the suspect as a white male of medium build, approximately 35 years old, with shoulder-length ginger hair. While she isn't sure about other details regarding his appearance, she is able to recall some key details about his car.
Wait, that's a kink though, right? Wait, that's a thing. This is the whole mechanic. There's like a bunch of dudes who like they deliberately get their cock out fully erect, and they wait in their hotel room to the moment where the staff walk in, right? Where they deliberately, they'll bust their dick out like to people who aren't expecting it. I've seen videos. How do I know? I've seen videos. This is a kink that people have. I've seen videos. I've seen that shit. I've seen like insane, whatever.
And what specifically do you remember about the vehicle?
It was a silver Honda Civic, and I remember seeing the stickers on it. He had a sticker on the back that says Chief Stalker, and then he had one on the driver's side and two on the back that say Fight Ready.
Shit, you got a good-ass memory, bro. What the fuck?
Which is a gym.
The detective is soon able to locate the car's registered owner and works on putting together a clearer picture of the suspect through a photo lineup. According to police reports, the victim didn't appear to recognize any of the men in the photos. The detective soon learns why after the vehicle's owner returns his call.
I understand that this might be a bit of a weird phone call, but I have
Was there a random guy jacking off in your car the other day?
a report that came across my desk, and it involves your Honda Civic.
Oh, okay. That actually belonging to my older brother. What's going on, though? I could probably relay a message.
I'm not allowed to give too much information about it
He was
over the
jacking
phone,
it.
but basically there was an incident involving the vehicle. We're just trying to find out who was driving it at the time, just so we can contact them, ask any questions. Nobody's in any trouble or anything like that. What's your brother's name?
It would be Joshua
Cops are allowed to lie and deceive in America. It's legal.
Curtis.
You're allowed to. You're allowed to lie.
And do you have a good phone number for Joshua?
See, this is where it gets kind of weird, too. I actually don't. We've actually been trying to locate him for years now as well. He's my half-brother, had an abusive other side of the family, so he's kind of been struggling with trauma from that for years and years, but yeah, up until COVID, he was living with us in Illinois, and then he just kind of up and left one day and went to Arizona, didn't even tell us.
Went to Arizona, bought a penis pump, and just started like flashing his genitals to random people in car washes.
Sent me a picture of
As you do, you know, like.
welcome to Arizona on the road, and he's been there ever since. So I'm trying to transfer the title to him, because I figured, you know, something might happen eventually, and I don't want to be responsible.
Okay.
So I could probably give him this number if it works, and just let him know that you guys need a statement or something.
Yeah, you can if you want. That shouldn't be a problem.
Following his conversation with the original
Oh, this car was fucking jacked, bro. Holy shit.
owner of the car, the detective has the victim come back in for a second photo lineup. this time including a photo of 34-year-old Joshua Curtin.
That's the guy, dude? Nah, what the fuck are you up to, bro? What are you up to? Rough 34-year-old? Bro, he the same age as me. Well, actually, I'm 1 year older.
This.
Take as much time as you need, okay?
Dude, she's got a good ass memory. Remembers all the stickers, instantly identifies them without even hesitation. Bro, if they did like a cock lineup of the various cocks, like they get a picture of like 15 cocks and they take a picture of his cock, she can already identify that shit instantly.
And that's the one in number 3.
Now number 3 and 6 look kind of similar. I think it's 6. Not I think. His face wasn't that slim.
Okay.
According to police reports,
Jesus.
the victim identifies Joshua as the man from the car wash in the second photo lineup. In the meantime, Joshua contacts the detective after his brother informed him they were looking for him.
I'm not allowed to give a lot of information about over the phone because of the nature of the investigation, but there was something that happened here in Tempe, and based off of some video canvassing we did, we believe that you may have witnessed what happened. If you'd be willing to just let us know if you saw her or anything like that.
I mean, yeah, I'm totally willing. I mean, ideally, I wouldn't like to disrupt my schedule. I don't remember witnessing anything. What was the time? What's the circumstances? I'll be happy to offer up any info.
It would have been a few weeks ago. Like I said, I'm not, because of the nature of the investigation, I'm not allowed to give a lot over the phone. But once we talk in person, I can do that.
Is it legal to like decline?
I mean,
Not beneficial to me in some sort of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you're just considered a witness. I mean, it's not like you.
Yo, this top is too swole for his fucking. They're gonna shoot him and it's gonna hit his heart, bro. He's too big. He's too massive for this fucking bulletproof vest.
We can't like force you to say anything or anything like that.
While initially reluctant, Joshua eventually agrees to meet with detectives. They make their way over to Joshua's apartment to finally chat with him.
Hello.
So, what you got? You can sit down, make yourself comfortable, or whatever. However you want. You guys. Yeah. So, where do you guys want to stand, or? We can probably sit. Cool. So, just hang out right there. Yeah, I'm fine. That works for me. So, basically, the thing that happened, I want to try to keep it a little bit vague, just to get like the most.
It's not that weird. Sitting on the floor is not that weird. It's one of those. I sit on the floor. I'm a floor sitter. I'm a floor sitter myself. Is it that weird? I'm a floor sitter. I like to sit. The only issue I found out with floor sitting is if you're floor sitting when people are sitting on a couch. It's issues when there's chicks wearing skirts, and then actually I've like, oh shit, the fuck, I gotta not floor sit here. This is not working good. Floor sitting is not, because your eye line is right at like you're at the wrong angle. You're at the wrong angle because dude. I'm not a weirdo. I just like the floor sit, but then I realized like it's totally fine with dudes and works well with dudes. The issue is when you're at a fucking party and then you're just like, oh shit, I can't sit on the floor. I have to stand up, and then you have to awkwardly stand in the corner.
Neutral recollection of your memory and everything before you went to things. So this would have been on August 2nd. Around like 8 in the morning.
This is like fucking, dude, this is like family get-togethers, which is why I gotta like stand up, bro. Okay, like what the fuck? On top of that, it's just, but sitting on the floor is totally fine. Otherwise, it's good.
Over by the area of, or was that a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday?
8 a.m. with the pump.
Over by the area of 2nd, around like 8 in the morning. Over by the area of, or was that a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday? I believe that was a Saturday, actually. Do you remember where you were at that time in the morning?
The only reason that I travel through Tempe is to get to Chandler to clean fridges at a public storage container. And any place I'm liable to stop in Tempe, but I don't have any business in Tempe. I don't know anyone in Tempe. I don't go to Tempe for any social reasons. And I don't involve myself in any nefarious activities.
Joshua tells detectives that he only drives through the area to reach clients. While he has denied any knowledge of an incident in Tempe thus far, the detective's description of that morning is about to jog Joshua's memory.
We saw your car over at the Cobblestone.
Cobblestone car wash.
Do you remember going to the Cobblestone car wash?
Yeah, so sometimes I'll stop in there for gas or whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember talking to anybody at that gas station or anything like that? Okay.
We saw somebody else that was involved with what happened come up to your car and talk to you, it looks like, while you were at the car wash.
Pulled into a stall?
You guys were next to like the vacuum areas. So it looks like probably got a couple of car washes. And one of the involved people talks to you over your car for a little bit.
Doesn't ring a bell?
Doesn't ring a bell? Okay.
Nah, I don't remember.
So.
You be pumping it all the time, or do you think this is a one-time thing, chat? Thing is, I personally, as a guy, I wouldn't have called the cops. I'd be like, what a freak. I would have if it was my kids around, but I'm an adult, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. But then, so he could have done it multiple times.
And we were able to identify that person, talk to them.
And what they told us was that they had seen...
Dude, this guy, bro, what the fuck? His arm is like bursting out of his shirt, bro. God damn. God damn. But I feel like that's natural if he had just been at the gym and he's going to mean pump. Right? He could be natty. But to be this pumped up when he's like not just been to the gym, unless he did just come from the gym, maybe, I don't know. That's probably TRT, right? That's probably that, like, you know. I definitely think natties can look like that when they got a pump. But unless he just did some push-ups before the video, because it's like, yo, it's going to be a mean body cam. I'm going to get, like, fucking a mean pump on for this video. It's going to get a mean pump. Not a penis pump, Jet.
You in the car with a pump on.
Oh.
And you're working the pump.
Got you. I got you. Now it's more clear.
Looking
that would be the reason that sometimes I would pull in, would just to sit there and look at people and boom.
What the fuck? Dude! What? Dude, don't say that! Don't what? That's why I pull in sometimes, as I sit there, look at people, and pump. Bro, is that illegal? Wait, is that illegal? I don't know. I feel like that's in doing it in public. Wait, let me think here. Wait, if you're in the view of... Wait, how the fuck does it... Wait, what the fuck? How does that work? Wait, if you're in your own house and you've got tinted windows, and then you got like people walking right by your house, are you able to just sit there in front of the tinted windows? They can't see you, right? So you're not exposing yourself. But it's a tinted one-way window. And there's just random chicks walking by, right? Like, for whatever reason, there's like a hair salon down the road. Like tons of like, you know, just... people above the age of 18, not like, you know, are you allowed to just sit in your house, jacking off, looking at people walking by? I still don't even know. Now, a guy in a car fucking jacking it to people walking by who can't see, that to me is like, that should be illegal. Right? You shouldn't be able to, like, what? Now, of course, you could, but then you can't stop people from, like, thinking about, like, there's this hot chick at work, and you get home, and you're like, close your eyes, imagine this chick, and you're like, yeah, I'm fucking busting. You know, that's different, right? Because it's in your head. But like looking with your eyes, the photons bouncing, like reflecting off the skin into your eyes, and then you're going to your meat and you're busting it to it, that's different. That's different to like imagining. Because just like a fucking weirdo freak guy inside a car jacking it as you walk by. That's weird as hell. It's weird as hell. Bro, your weird as fuck. You see how it's different, right? You can see how it's fucking different.
Joshua, now far more forthcoming.
That's like that. That's if someone's doing that, like, dude, that person's going to jail for some sort of sexual assault charges in the next few years. This is like this behavior, this lewd and lascivious conduct here. It's like this is like the entry drug before you become a rapist. You know, like straight up.
Information regarding his proclivities, recounts the incident and shares what he
escalates.
believes triggered this behavior.
Tell me about everything that happened from start to finish.
I pulled in to the parking spot and there was cars on both sides of me, and I rolled down the window and I said, hey, would you have any interest in this?
Mm-hmm.
And she leaned in and then left.
And what did that person see when she leaned in? Okay. And then after they left, what happened?
Bro, this motherfucking retard needs to get a lawyer, bro. What an idiot. What a dumb idiot. What is he doing? Like, he's like, what are you doing?
I left.
Okay. You said that that's kind of a common thing for you to do, like specifically with the bump, or just looking at people, or
Recently, it has been happening more.
Bro, it's him more than once. You guys saying it was happening only one time? I knew it's happening multiple times. He's saying it's happening multiple times. So this is weird that he thinks this is a normal thing to do. Do you think he's fucked? Do you think he's having some sort of mental break with drugs? Do you think he's one of these guys who did drugs and then his brain broke? Because I feel like normal people just would never do this ever. This is not something you would think of doing.
There has been something coming up in me, but in no way, shape, or form has anything else other than that happened.
okay. How long have these feelings been going on?
Couple months.
Is there anything that has triggered it or something like that? Like anything in your past, or
There have been gas station pills that I found,
Okay.
and I started trying them, and they drive you to certain behaviors. And
Cascation boner pills. Those motherfuckers are laced with meth or something, right? It's like meth, but they change one molecule or something. So you get boner pills which have meth.
certain tendencies.
Yeah.
And it's something that I'm analyzing and going over in myself. Trust me, I knew that this was in some way, shape, or form connected to that.
Yeah. I figured you
Dude,
knew
is
that's
this,
why
is this the guy doing the boner pill TTS?
I got things. So I apologize for a little bit of misdirection.
I'm impressed this cop is often you see like I don't know how to put this. Like, dude, like chicks. Okay, how do you put this? Like, they can't handle conversations like this. They'll be like, "What is wrong with you, you fucking freak?" They can't handle that kind of conversation. Really, they can't. But she's like just chilling. She's chilling.
But
I'm not predicting. This is some shit like, oh, bro, it's like you hear conversations about. Well, to be fair, it happens with guys as well, where you try and detach an argument from the emotional side and you try to look at it like just subjectively, and then people, for example, people talking about pedophilia, chicks will get triggered as fuck. It's like it doesn't matter. You try to have like an objective conversation. I'm talking they get real mad, like unhinged. Here we go. Or bro, the incest ones, like they go sicko mode. They go crazy and like weird penis pump shit at a boner pills at a gas station. It's like, is it, you know, it's some sort of maternal instinct thing. It's wrong. It's some sort of emotional link that guys can often, you know, zoom out and talk about it hypotheticals, but whereas that guy's a fucking freak. You're highly emotional and sensitive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go back and watch. I'm thinking back to the edgy days of the online debates where people would like debate about like, you know, whatever. Is it wrong to like two gay dudes who are technically related, who come together as consensual adults when they're like 25 years old? Logically, there's nothing wrong with it if they use protection. But like, no, it's incest. You can't do it. What? No, it's like destiny. It's like destiny arguments, and like it breaks their brain, and they can't understand it, and it would trigger them. This seems like one of these things that would trigger a chick, and she's just handling this like a champ. What are you talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about arguments that. If you're too emotionally involved, you just get triggered, and even though they could be logically consistent and make sense, it just breaks their brain, and they can't understand it. You're alone in this, all in your head. Okay.
I have to apologize.
Yeah, I appreciate you being honest with us now.
So what now? What do we do?
Well, so a few questions to talk to you about, if you don't mind.
So your girlfriend, so she, I'm still a little confused. Does she live here or not live here? She does live here.
She's at work right now.
Okay. And you said that there was a significant age gap.
Yeah.
How old is she?
34.
Okay.
We wouldn't even be in a relationship if she didn't need help.
Okay. But she's not like 15 or anything like that.
She's 20.
She's 20. Okay. That's the reason I asked, because, you know.
The apartment's in her name.
Yeah, just, you know, as a SVU and crimes detective, those are things that I have to ask about just to make sure. Okay.
I'm trapped in a situation that I don't want to be in, and I'm ready to go back out into the world, and I'm kind of undeveloped in that area, and maybe the ways that I try to go about it, I'm in the beginning of a learning process, I think is the most accurate way that I would describe it.
What exactly were you doing with the that morning?
Well, this one works by pump you take the air out of it, and then it creates blood flow to it, creating a hardness, a bigness.
Okay. Was it on your?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Where is the pump now?
In my backpack.
In that black backpack right there?
Would you like me to go?
Okay. We'll grab it here in a little bit. Are there...
Bro, what? He takes that shit around in his fucking backpack? Like, he needs to commute with it, bro. He's got to have that shit ready to go, dog. Got it in his backpack, locked and loaded, ready to go. Bro, dude, how do you have ED? Like, I get if you got ED because you fucking, like, a turbo fat or something, or you get ED because you're, like, someone is addicted to, like, pornography. But I don't get how you have ED if you're, like, a fit young person. I'm assuming he's not addicted to pornography. Like, why does he need fucking gas station boner pills? Shit, huh? I don't understand. From chronic masturbation. Oh, he probably death gripping it, bro. He's probably death gripping. You death grip. You desensitize the yeah, death grip. You ain't heard about death gripping, chat? It's like a thing. It's a thing. You death grip to desensitize your cock to make you last longer. It's a death grip. Show us. It's called the death grip, bro. You don't know about the death grip? You ain't heard about that. There's some shit. I didn't know what this was until chat told me about this. Long time ago. Long time ago. It's real. It's a real thing. Chad told me about it, bro.
Do you have any other pumps anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay.
Is it okay
It's
if
a thing, bro.
Detective Contos goes and grabs it, or do you have gloves with you?
I do not.
I can grab it for you.
So, you need just 1 minute, okay? So, you are being placed under arrest, okay? For indecent.
Do you have gloves done?
Yep.
Okay. It's in the backpack over here.
Right here.
Oh, that one? So not that back.
Right.
Okay, it's in that one. Okay.
Yeah, the chick's getting it, dude. The Venus pump.
Do you have any of those pills still?
Bro, that dude's getting off on the fact that chick is touching his penis pump right now, dude. I'm telling you, it's just like.
So, I'll just buy one a day, pretty much. Okay. All right. Do you know like what brand they are or anything like that?
100%.
What's that?
Ryan, I'm in the mind of this. I'm in the mind of this penis pump guy for sure. Like he's 100%, bro, 100%.
Knows what they're called? Okay. And how many do you normally take? One. That's it. Okay. Cool.
The detectives drive Joshua and his pump to the Tempe City Jail.
That's the pump.
This is the property. Okay.
Don't reach in there with your bare hand.
Before taking him in, they ask him one last thing.
All right, Josh. So before I go in there real quick, again, I just want to really thank you for being cooperative, open and honest with everything. That says a lot about you, that you're actually able to own up to those things, okay? I know it can be pretty tough.
Nothing about that.
With that in mind, the girl was pretty shooken up about all of this. It sounds like you're taking responsibility, pretty apologetic guy. Is there anything that you would want to say to her or anything like that?
It won't happen to another.
Okay.
This guy's
anything else you'd want to say to her?
This guy's fucking weird, bro. This guy's fucking weird, bro. This guy's fucking. They need to put an ankle bracelet on this motherfucker, dead ass. Like, this guy's fucking. Dude, why would he not say sorry? Like, I'm sorry. Why would he not say I'm sorry, bro?
It wasn't right to invade her experience that way or anyone else's.
Bro, I'm getting like vibes like he took some sort of DMT thing and it broke his brain. I'm getting like Rainad vibes.
Experience that way, and that's what I'm in the process of learning.
Like, he saw like the magic aliens that Joe Rogan saw that one time, and he's cooked. He probably believes in semen retention or some weird shit.
Would you be willing to write that down so we can give that to her? Okay.
Joshua takes the detective up on his suggestion and pins a letter to the victim, opening with the statement, "I write this message to you from the shame of a jail cell." He tells her there have been others before you,
Called it, bro. Called it.
Expressing remorse and even gratitude for the victim's choice to take action. According to court documents, Joshua Curtis was charged with indecent exposure in public. indecency. He pled guilty to both counts. Joshua was given a 30-day suspended jail sentence and placed on probation until February 2026.
How bad is this, by the way? Like, assuming you're only exposing yourself to full-grown adults, and you don't do anything, all you do is expose. That's it. It's bad? You think it's bad? I'm saying not legally. I'm saying, like, how much would this affect a full-grown adult? I'm telling you now, I could see 20 dicks in one day, IRL. And maybe I'd have a dream about dicks at night or something, and I'd probably talk about it with my wife. But it wouldn't be like, I would be 0% traumatized. 0%. It would be like, I could see 20 erect dicks in one day. Like, it wouldn't, like, I see, that's one of the things. And I could also see, 20 chicks could expose their, like, titties and their vagina to me in one day. And it'd be, like, a weird day for sure, but I would sleep like a baby. I would sleep like a baby. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, like, okay, from my perspective, it's like, okay. We're just slightly above monkeys. It's just a fucking organ. Whatever. Okay. Oh shit, their reproductive organ. Whoa! Like, of course, if they do anything, like, they advance towards you, and you think, like, you think they're coming to get you or something. Okay, that's fucking. But assuming it's just exposing, like, they just sit in there. You, like, open a hotel room, and there's a guy with his dick out on the bed, and he's bricked up with a penis pumping it. I'm like, bruh, like, for a second, and then like, you would tell your boys about it. You'd be like, yo, this fucking freak was in there with his dick out. But, like, that, I don't know. That's not gonna fuck me up at all. It's gonna 0% fuck me up. Well, whatever. You're not a woman. I'm not a woman, but then I am a Homo sapien, right? We are just slightly evolved monkeys, and, like, I don't know how often. I mean, look at tons of tribes that are living where they don't even have. They have their tits out, right? They're walking around, and, like, dudes have their dicks out, like, they're just swinging around, and you seeing them and shit. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, is it that big of a deal? Obviously, I don't. But now, the issue is if there was people being lascivious towards, like, kids and stuff, and then it's getting real weird. Okay, it's getting like that's like, yeah, lock that guy out, bro, for sure. But, like, seeing an adult. To me, is like, whatever, bro. I mean, I don't know. Like, I could easily go to a nude beach or to, like, a nude. I could go to a place where everyone's just walking around nude, and it's not like I'm gonna be traumatized. It's not gonna traumatize me at all. I'm gonna be 0% traumatized. Do it on stream. You can't stream nudist places. Yes, you can send it to the beach. Well, yeah, true. But what I'm saying is, like. Okay. Oh no, I witnessed a penis. How's that gonna fuck you up? How's that gonna fuck you up? That's not gonna fuck you up, right? It's like, it's some of the most natural shit out there. Like, it's just a part of the human body. It's just an organ. It's a reproductive organ. Whatever, bro. Actually, male privilege. Is it just male privilege? Is it male privilege? I suppose a dude seeing, a chick seeing their own genitals is, like, totally normal, right? Because, like, okay, it's my own sex, right? Where a guy wants to see a chick, a guy wants to see. Well, presuming that she's not, like, ugly as fuck, a guy wants to see the opposite gender's genitals. Right? So I guess it is kind of biased, right? Like, don't get me wrong. It'd be weird if it just everywhere you walk. I mean, well, it would be weird unless it was normal. And if it was normal, like if you lived in some nudist place where everyone's nude, well, it would be normal and it wouldn't be weird. Right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had X-ray vision and you could just see, like, it's X-ray vision that only works for chicks above, the age of 25, say, whatever. Very niche superpower. Very niche superpower. I mean, it's not like you would have it on all the time, right? You wouldn't even use it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even use it? But, like, nor would, if you by mistake turned it on a dude, you wouldn't be like, oh no, my eyes are scarred. Oh, I'm gonna lose sleep. But I want to. Oh my god. I think you just get a job as like a airport security guy. Call it a day. Skip this TTS.
7. He was also prohibited from
What is a
initiating
6'5"
contact with
Jack dude? If it was a huge dude, and I saw a huge reproductive organ, that'd be cool. I'd be like, wow, that's impressive. Like that, I'd be like, holy shit, look at that thing. You know, wow. That's not. I just don't see how. It's like you're infantilizing the shit out of females, and you're saying females couldn't possibly, like, that's going to be some sort of traumatizing thing for them. But is it really? I don't think females are that different to guys. It's like, dude, you start off and you've got like fucking nipples and the vagina and all this shit when you're a kid, and then like hormones take over and they like the chromosome bullshit. And then what I'm saying is, I don't think that chicks and the dudes are that different, bro. I don't think they're that different. Like, a guy can see reproductive organs. Like, what? So, like, a female doctor is just going to get scarred every time they see a dude's dick? Like, oh! Like, no, dude.
victim and barred from returning to the cobblestone car wash. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut.
Context matter. I agree, context matters. I'm talking about the context of I walk into a hotel room, I'm a hotel cleaner, and a guy's on the bed with fucking his dick out. What I'm saying is that would not traumatize me at all. It'd be weird and it'd be unexpected, but it wouldn't traumatize me.